So I'm here with Ben, and there's no mistake about the success that he's had. And folks think that this is out of the blue, but it's really not. Ben, can you tell the folks a little bit about yourself over at Live? Yeah, cryptocurrency derivative exchange called Bybit. We focus on trading perpetual contracts. Right now, we have 4 products, and we are around 4th or 5th in volume for perpetual or futures trading. What are there? 4 products? Bitcoin, Ethereum, Repo, and the US. So you can trade 100 leverage, and yeah, in my background I was running a Forex retail exchange for more than 7 years. Okay. Environment, and I got into crypto in 2017, very early, so I'm not a young guy. I'm a very young guy. But the success, over a short period of time, is phenomenal. Anyone, quite frankly, would look at that and try to figure out the blueprint, and we talked about this. The blueprint is really you. You're the McDonald's sauce inside there. You're the little really and truly. I think it takes a lot to run an exchange. I'm very glad I was lucky to have experience in running in an extremely role-matured and a competitive environment. So when I look into crypto, I was looking at the environment, and I felt there was some missing sauce or inefficiency in the market. Clients were simply not able to trade during. They're not getting the best customer support, the overall. So this is where I saw my opportunity, and I believe in crypto. So that's why I started this whole thing. Why do you truly think crypto is going to be the next thing? We've heard so many different. I think I was looking at through people around me. So I have many friends who are going into crypto, and actually the person who introduced me into crypto was right now the managing director for eToro in Asia. So he told me the next day I made a deposit into eToro and then started doing this whole thing. So I figured, well, if it's one industry, because you'll hear negative things about crypto. A lot of people say it's a scam and all that. But then you start to see talented people, very smart, intelligent individuals, very successful people going into crypto. You just start to wonder, okay, there must be something going on. They're trying to fill in the gaps of the missing. So that's why I decided to look into it, and I sort of got hooked myself. What company, I'm not going to say coin, but what company using blockchain do you really think is going to become successful within the next 2 years? I think Bybit. You asked the wrong question. What company besides your company? I'll make it even easier. What sector? Besides fintech, what sector will have a byproduct of success because of the implementation of blockchain technology? So I think #1 exchange is getting big, and for me running exchange, we are actually looking for custodians. So I think custodian service is something that would combine traditional and probably crypto, because a lot of people will think, if you are running exchange, where do you store our coins? Right now we use multi-signature called wallet. But we actually would like to find a few legitimate custodian service that have proven track and that we can work with, and to show our clients that here's your fund being stored and all that. I believe a lot of clients ask the question like, how do I keep my funds secure? I mean, people, not even exchange, they get stole all the time. They get stolen. So I think custodians in one of the area would get big, and I believe it's something that we will be looking for as well. Guys, you're getting good info, good info. I am telling you, this has been a day. If you are an innovator and you're an entrepreneur, getting information like this from folks like you can't beat that. You're giving folks a roadmap. Hey, I'm right here. I'm super successful. In 2 years, people are dying. Exchanges we know are popping up in the desert. Can you share with us one little secret of your success? I think I focus internally as the CEO of the company. I find a lot of exchange folks external, a lot of marketing or different stuff. We have been launching, we only had 4 products ever from March, but we have a huge IT team. So what we're focusing on is the fundamental of exchange. A lot of the people ask me, what do we bring new to the table? What we bring new is something that actually works, especially during volatility, that we don't want server downtime. To say that we have no maintenance, we have no server downtime. So we've been trying to provide a platform people can actually trade what traders really need. So we focus on the basics. We don't have any tokens. Exchange has been a long business. So are you finding that Using cold storage on a daily basis, is it efficient? No, it's extremely inefficient and hectic. It's one of the reasons we're not adding too many coins. I was going to ask what your roadmap for coins is. Because the withdrawal procedure is so complex and it involves daily operations from the founders to make sure that... So it's literally you give up security, or you give up inefficiency. I mean efficiency. So if you want to be extremely secure, use a multi-sig cold wallet. Never touch the internet. But that becomes extremely inefficient. Then you lose out. You might have the possibility because your keys are secured online. So that's the choice you have to make. Is that just more bandwidth of the existing team, or do you need to scale your team if you were going to continue with that cold storage process? It's really just hectic work on the founders because we have the keys and there's procedures like we cannot fly at the same time. I remember that from corporate days, the whole team cannot fly at the same time. Different planes have been... So what can the community right now deliver to you that you would be so happy that you could deliver back to them something tenfold? What could the community bring back? Give it to me. If you could ask the community for something besides your basic support, besides opening up, besides that, what would you ask them to do? Because we're constantly in our community to get black feedback. So all of our updates, all of our new product is based on the feedback of our community. I would really like to know what community can tell us what's the next direction, what product they really want. So we can focus on that. Litecoin is next. Litecoin and Bitcoin Cash might be next. But if I figured out how to do this whole withdrawal procedure, as soon as I work on this other thing, I'll knock that out. Listen, I can't thank you enough for stopping by. Just a second. Let's see if we have any questions. This is fantastic. This is absolutely fantastic. How can the community reach out to you or reach out to your representatives to find out how they can be part of your team? I'm actually on Twitter. I reply almost every DM or the inquiries about Bybit personally. So I'm very much on Twitter. And also we have a Telegram group. Client can talk to us directly in the Telegram group. We're actually also making a feedback page right now. So you can actually give us feedback. We'll publicly be transparent and then we tell you, hey, we already took your advice. Here's some of the prizes we give you for giving us a good advice. Because you know how people feel like their input is of value. Well, I wish you all the best that you're already working on that. You needed your success. Continue to rise. If you ever need anything from our community, we'll make sure to let you know.